Our next comic worked as a trash man in California. Now he's taking trash at Dallas Comedy Club. Please welcome Mr. K.
How about another hand for Andrea? Did a great job. Thank you. Good evening. My name's Mr. K. People ask me where I'm from because I don't have the Texas accent. My mom. But I think my dad had some input, or the milkman. I still remember the day I was born. I was in my man cave. It was warm, quiet, and rent-free. I could do whatever I wanted, sleep, dream, kick my mom. Then things got weird. I was moving through a tunnel with a low ceiling. I saw a light at the end of the tunnel. I moved toward it. As I emerged, a woman yelled, "I've been in labor for 36 hours. A man slapped me. Apparently because I was late. It wasn't my fault. I was stuck in traffic. When I was 5 years old, I wanted to be a trash man. On Friday mornings, a trash truck drove up very fast. One man was driving. Another man rode the front dumpster like a rodeo cowboy. He jumped off, dumped the trash, and threw the trash cans back into our driveway. No seatbelts, no rules. They were heroes. When I was in grade school, at the end of recess, they rang the freeze bell. All the kids would freeze. A few seconds later, they rang a second bell. We marched to class like prisoners in the yard. In 1991, I was walking down the sidewalk with my Akita. A beautiful young woman pulled up and stopped. She said I had a good-looking dog. She asked me if I wanted to mate. She had my full attention, but I think she was talking about the dog. After 9/11, I went to Thailand to capture a wife. I was jogging in a huge park in Bangkok at 8 a.m. when music started playing over the loudspeakers. Hundreds of people in this park stopped moving. I didn't know why. Then I figured it out. It was the freeze bell. I met my wife. We went to her village to meet her family. Her mother called me over. She wanted to share some of her wisdom. She told me, if you have gas, you need to move some cargo. My wife and I like to watch a lot of true crime TV. Each year on our anniversary, I thank my wife for not killing me. She does the same. That's true love. We've been married for 23 years. My wife tells me, thank you, my wife tells me that was the happiest day of my life. I can't argue with that because she's here. I've never been divorced, but when I introduce my wife to people, I say, this is my first wife. Just in case. We live on a lake in East Texas. I like to swim every day. One day there was a thunderstorm, a little bit dangerous. I wanted to go in. I asked my wife. She said, go ahead, you'll be fine. And she laughed. I like to use baby powder on sensitive areas, so I'm not too sticky. My wife gave me some baby powder from Thailand. She said, here, try this. I tried it. It caused a burning sensation. It had menthol in it. She laughed so hard she was crying. I looked at the label. It said, cooling powder, prickly heat. Prickly indeed. My wife says I'm not very smart. Every morning I use the Keurig machine to put hot water on my dog's kibble and to make myself coffee. So one morning I made the dog's food. I went to make myself coffee. I opened the machine and there was a hot expended K-cup in the machine. I realized I just served my dog coffee with her kibble. She was alert and she helped me write this joke. I went to Dairy Queen with my two dogs in the back to get a milkshake. I was in the drive-through line. I rolled down the back window so the dogs could poke their heads out and say hi. The girl at the window said, "Aw, can I give them pup cups?" And I said, sure. I drank my milkshake and then I ate the pup cups. I like ice cream. I booked a room at La Quinta Inn in College Station. As we drove in, I saw a zombie standing in the parking lot. He glared at me like I was dating his sister, the one who'd stolen his fentanyl. I told my wife, we're not staying here. We drove to the Hilton and got a room. I called La Quinta. I told the woman we weren't going to make it because my mother just died. She said, I am so sorry your mother died. I said, that's okay. She's in a better place, the Hilton. We were in Winsboro, Texas, sitting on our restaurant patio with our dogs drinking draft beer. The dogs like IPA. A hippie came over and said, hi, I'm drunk. Can I see your dogs? I said, sure. He pet the dogs and shook my hand. I thanked him for coming over. When we got the bill from the waiter, he said the hippie paid for our draft beers. He's the only person who's ever bought me a drink and asked for consent. We were customers at Chase Bank. I decided to close our accounts. We went to a branch in Dallas. I closed the accounts. They gave me $2,800. 3 weeks later, I got a check in the mail from Chase for $2,800. Are they that stupid? Should I cash it? Would they catch it? Is it illegal? Should I open a new account at Chase? Thank you.
Keep it going for Mr. K.